entire bridal party turn against me after I refused to dye my hair for the wedding. My best friend Rachel asked me to be her maid of honor 6 months before her wedding. I was so excited until she handed me this thick binder with all her requirements. Most of it was normal stuff like dress fittings and shower planning. But then I got to page 12. All bridesmaids must have uniform blonde hair by the wedding date. Professional coloring appointments will be scheduled and paid for. I laughed at first, thinking it was a joke. My hair has been naturally auburn red my whole life. It's literally my signature look. When I asked Rachel about it, she got super serious and said she wanted everything to be perfect and cohesive. She showed me this Pinterest board with all these blonde bridesmaids looking like identical dolls. I told her I wasn't comfortable dyeing my hair, especially since I'd never colored it before. She got this weird look and said we'd talk about it later. 2 weeks passed and she texted me a salon appointment for that Saturday. I texted back that I still wasn't doing it. She called me immediately, practically screaming that I was being selfish and ruining her vision. The other bridesmaids started getting involved. Her sister Emma kept sending me before and after photos of redheads who went blonde, saying how much better they looked. Rachel's college roommate kept making comments about how it was just hair and would grow back. Even her cousin started liking Instagram posts about hair transformation on my timeline. Things got really weird when Rachel scheduled a bridesmaid bonding day at her house. When I showed up, there was a professional hair colorist there with all her equipment set up. Rachel had this giant smile and said, "Surprise, we're all getting our hair done together." The other girls were clapping like this was some amazing gift. I felt ambushed. The colorist started talking about how gorgeous I'd look as a blonde and how healthy my hair was for bleaching. I kept saying no, but everyone was pressuring me to just sit in the chair. Rachel's mom even showed up and started talking about how brides deserve to have their dreams come true. I finally had to leave. I grabbed my purse and walked out while Rachel was yelling behind me about how I was being a terrible friend. That night, I got removed from the bridesmaid group chat. When I texted Rachel directly, she said I had 48 hours to book the appointment or find a replacement for myself. I thought she was bluffing, but she wasn't. 2 days later, she posted on Instagram about her amazing bridesmaid team with a photo of all the other girls at the salon getting blonde highlights. My replacement was her coworker who barely knew Rachel but had the right hair color. The wedding was last month. I saw all the photos online and honestly, they did look like matching dolls. But here's the kicker. Rachel's new sister-in-law told me that Rachel spent the entire reception complaining about how she missed having me there. She kept saying the replacement girl didn't know any of the inside jokes or memories. 3 weeks after the wedding, Rachel texted me asking if we could talk. Apparently, her husband had seen old photos of us together and asked why his wife's supposed best friend wasn't in the wedding. When Rachel explained about the hair thing, he told her she sounded crazy and shallow. She wanted to apologize and rebuild our friendship. But honestly, seeing how she treated me over hair color showed me who she really was.